life is it anyway? Again repeat, speech title, whose life is it anyway? Contestant name, Madam Toastmaster Meenakshi Nadan, contestant number 4.
I don't want to get to the end of my life and find that I lived just the length of it. I want to have lived the width of it as well. I repeat, I don't want to get to the end of my life and find that I just lived the length of it. I want to have lived the width of it as well, said Diane Ackerman. Contested, eminent panel of judges, fellow contestants, Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Is a woman's life destined only to support others and satisfy others? Don't they have wishes of their own? I was also not an exception. I was brought up in a very conservative family. As an obedient daughter and being the eldest, as an adjustable sister to my siblings. Every damn thing was forced upon me. My compromises started there. For example, I loved acting and won few accolades in my school, but I was never encouraged at home. I wanted to take up medicine, but I was forced to take up electronics. I was never asked whether I was ready for the marriage. Though I liked my bridegroom, I was never asked whether I liked him. I was always wondering whether they knew that I too am an individual and had choices of my own. When I got married, this continued. I could not be myself. I was doing each and every deed with an extreme sense of caution and inhibition. There were lots of compromises, starting from the way I dressed till sacrificing career. Sometimes, even if I wanted to go out for shopping or to dine out, I had to wait for confirmation from each and every family member. When children came into my life, my thinking started revolving around their welfare, which led to even more compromises. They would not allow me to do any work on time. My schedule had to be completely tuned to their needs and demands. Seldom was I left with some time to look at my face in the mirror or to relish my morning coffee. 10 years passed by. I started feeling frustrated that my life was becoming mundane, monotonous, and sauntering. My thinking was just limited to the subsequent meals of the day. When each and every family member used to sit back and enjoy their favorite shows on TV, I could not sit and enjoy a favorite show of mine. I started feeling whether I have started losing my identity and originality. I also started feeling that there is a vacuum being created in my life. This led to me feel that I am alone. I am living alone. I am not here to say that it is wrong to be a supportive or a mutually understanding wife. An ideal wife and a daughter-in-law should be polite, sincere and dedicated to a family, agreed. But at the same time, let us also realize that she also is an individual and requires some personal space. Sometimes, you need to be alone to reflect on life. Slowly, I started expressing myself to my husband that I deserve to have my personal space. Then I started learning driving. When I got my license, I derived immense satisfaction. I was independent. I became independent and this feeling gave me the feeling that I am in cloud 9. I am free to go anywhere now. I can go out for shopping, meet my friends, all at my own convenience. Then I started dressing up fashionably, had my favorite haircut and so on. I even started visiting Toastmasters, tagging with my husband as a guest. Finally, when I got a job, I felt slowly the vacuum is vanishing away from my life. Frankly speaking, Even though I am a grown-up, it had taken years for me to bring that self-confidence and self-worth back. Back home in India, I have two friends who were also housewives. They were also sailing on the same boat. No, even worse. I could very well sense that. They were slowly driven into a state of depression, distress, and despair. I then had a candid discussion with them about my transformation. I'm so happy that I could motivate them as well. Today, all of us have rediscovered ourselves. Toastmasters and guests, sacrificing all our individual needs and wants for others does not strengthen a relationship. A little time away from home rejuvenates and energizes us. And this energy enables us to serve our family in a better way. The best years in all our lives would be the infant years. We cannot bring them back. But if we can have some space to fulfill our needs and wants, I am sure we can add color and life to our present lives. I happened to listen to Demi Lovato's song, Me, Myself and Time. Few lines go like this. Maybe there is nothing like this moment, so just be real. I know everything will be fine with me, myself and time. How true these lines must be. Take time out to take care of yourself. You deserve it. You describe or define your own life. Don't let other people write your life stories for you. Anyways, whose life is it? Contest.